Hello, and glad you can join me once again for another edition of Super Centuries. Let's take you straight away to Cape Town. 1997 is the year. It's the three-test series, South Africa against India. India had already lost the first test match, and so this test match played over the new year at the start of January 97. Something to look forward to indeed, and certainly was for the South Africans. They'd rattled up 529 for 7 centuries from Kirsten McMillan and Lance Klusener, which then was the fastest century by a South African. And in reply, India in all kinds of trouble. They were 58 for 5, and out of the wreckage, a gem of an innings from Sachin Tendulkar.
Towards middle stump, and that makes a difference because the other Indian batsmen, when they move, they're moving well outside the off stump. And once again, Tendulkar making Donald bowl on his pads. Bowling wide, bowling at his pads, and when you make him bowl to your strength, this is the result.
That's played through the cordon. Very controlled, very nice, very confident. And Sachin Tendulkar has been looking exactly that all morning. That's 4 more to the Indian total, which moves on to 62. But the dangerous part comes after that for 5 wickets. Tendulkar launching into that. Wonderful sight, a cover drive. It may not carry all the way to the fence, and it will. Sean Pollock in chase. Just can't get there in time. And Tendulkar cracking one through the covers. India moving on to 74 now for 5. A useful 4 for Sachin Tendulkar. Must be happy with that stroke.
Yes, that shot was on the rise, right behind the ball, eyes on the ball. The elbow and shoulder in the direction where the ball should have gone.
A ball there. Ah, he connected well. 4 runs to mid-wicket. Great stroke.
That's digged in very short. Sachin sends it away to the mid-wicket fence. One good thing about Sachin today is that he's playing his stroke natural game.
Well, that certainly was a little bit lucky for Tendulkar. That time Lance Klusener getting his line right, bowling wide of the crease and angling in. The ball ending up on the line just outside off stump. Tendulkar going for the big cover drive, and the ball just flying wide of Andrew Hudson. And that is a magnificent shot. It's one of the hardest shots in the book to play, that on drive off the quick bowler. It really was a terrific shot.
Yeah, this is what he should be doing. Instead of playing to fine leg, he should be playing much more straighter.
Over pitched by Adams, and Tendulkar once again just leading onto it, and that was a good exhibition of timing yet again. Chased by 2 fielders this time, the 2 opening bats. Hudson wins the race. Tendulkar goes through for 3 runs. So Tendulkar playing very nicely at the moment, and that's his 50 as well. India 5 for 113.
Now, this is 4 runs. It was airborne. It's the second time he's got 4 down to third man where the ball has been in the air, but he's gone through shot, and on both occasions it has flown wide of the fieldsman.
This is what Sachin Tendulkar is very good at. He's played it deliberately over the fielders' heads. It's short. He knows that there is no cover at deep third man. So look at that. He's deliberately played it over the fielders' heads.
And he's immediately on driven for 4. Well, that's a lovely shot again by Tendulkar. I said to Sonny a short while ago that I've been particularly impressed by the way he's on driven. He plays the shot so magnificently, and that was a glorious one. This is 4 runs. There's no third man. Perfectly controlled by Tendulkar. Past third slip.
This is more a one-day shot. Look at the way he's controlled it, opening the face of the bat.
Thank you, says Tendulkar. Very precisely placed. 4 runs to him now. Remember, Azhar got off to a start after lunch with 4 boundaries, 2 on the onside, 1 wide of mid-off, 1 backward of point, and now it's Tendulkar off his toes, backward of square leg. And again, there was just a short grimace from Alan Donald earlier. Fast bowler, especially Alan Donald, doesn't like to be hit for runs.
And the little champion showing that he can play a shot on the offside as well. He's not much of a cutter. He drives the ball. And there he is.
Now it's Tendulkar's turn. Beautifully timed off the front foot. And there's the width that Mahinda Amanath was talking about. That's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stroke.
I've never seen many players playing this stroke as good as Sachin does, and Master Gavaskar was perfect in this stroke as well, because and once again you can see his left elbow going high and back coming very, very straight. That's a sign of a great player. And bowler can't do anything. There's nothing wrong with the ball over here, and he just went through with the stroke, just pushing it.
Oh, what a magic stroke. Right hand over left. 4 from the moment that it left the bat.
Bowler can't do anything here. The moment they're offline, the Indians have been very, very strong, both Sachin and Azhar, on South African bowlers. And he controlled that shot beautifully. The position is perfect, wrist work and controlling with right hand.
That's it. That won't be dragged back by Adam Bucker, and a brilliant, brilliant 100 from the Indian captain.
What a great inning from Indian captain. I think the team was looking forward to such an inning from the captain. And what a way to score his 100 when things with chips were down. And he applied himself and is thanking the God as well. He was a bit lucky when Hudson dropped him in gully, but the crowd really loved his brilliant 100.
Cross batted that from well outside the off stump. That'll go through for 4 to long on. Darrell Cullinan, I think, was at mid-on. A touch too fine. Couldn't move to his right in time.
That's a brilliant stroke from Sachin Tendulkar. Doesn't miss many opportunities. He's really concentrated very, very hard.
After that pull shot off the back foot, an exquisite extra cover drive from the little champion.
What a genius he is. He played a pull shot, scored 4 runs, and this time over pitch on the off stump.
Here we see the South African captain bowling to his Indian counterpart.
That's a boundary after a long while. Give some relief to the batsman. 306 for 7. Oh, Tendulkar getting this one past. Beautifully done. Lovely straight drive. Time to absolute perfection.
You cannot set a field to a shot like that, because if you do, the batsman will object.
Gee, what an unbelievable stroke from the Indian captain. Alan Donald screaming in with a new ball, slightly over-pitched, and Tendulkar just dispatches that to the boundary, and that brings up his 150, and that has been a superb knock indeed. Just look at this. Wasn't a half volley by
The South Africans, they are virtually unbeatable when conditions go their way at home.